Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. I've created my own prison. It's my sacrifice. This is what Chandler's thinking internally right now. Chandler has busted out the Creed CD. He's listening to Creed. He's listening to Sad Squatch. He's wondering where he went wrong. I feel horrible for Michael Chandler right now. I'm wondering if this fight does still continue. I don't think it does. But I never thought it would get there to begin with. So we'll see. We shall see. I don't want to jump the gun too quickly. I'll tell you this right now. The fact that we've gotten no additional info from the UFC tells me that most likely it's gone. And once it's confirmed, the video that will be incoming will be an all-time classic on the channel. But at the same time, I'm actually feeling bad. I'm feeling bad. I went from 95% right to 100% right potentially here soon. And it actually breaks my heart. You know, I know people are going to be like, Joe, you're so happy. You're so happy. You're so happy. But at the end of the day, I do kind of feel bad for Chandler. What a horrible career mistake. Like, imagine you make such a bad career move that you literally single-handedly throw away your entire career for one opportunity that you don't get. It's hard for me to be happy about that. Like, this was nothing to do, you know, I know some people compared it to the, like, Francis Ngannou hate. Like, my Michael Chandler hate was the equivalent to the rest of the MMA community's Francis Ngannou hate. No, that's not what it was. It wasn't for a reason to shill for the UFC. That's all the Ngannou hate was shills for the UFC, people who eat the UFC and Dana White's cock for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This came from a place like, dude, this fight may never happen. You could have look at Dustin Poirier. He fought for the title, had a title shot, one win. That's all Chandler needed was one win. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I can't wait to find out the news. I almost didn't do that video earlier because I was waiting for news, and you know what? Finally coerced me to do it. One, everyone was talking about that shit. But two, I regretted not doing a video for UFC 279. I waited all day. I waited all day for the news. I had my initial theories. I waited all day for the news. Waited. The news didn't come out till super late. Could have already done some content on it. And my theory would have been correct. So I figured I'd get out ahead of it. Give you guys, like, you know, for you guys who aren't following every little bit and piece of the news, I wanted to give you guys a spot where you can easily see everything. So, it is what it is. Is it for sure off? No, it is not for sure off. Chandler has created his own prison. Chandler ain't no BMF. Joe, did you hear the rumors Conor had a shoulder injury? I did not hear shoulder injury, but I heard injury. I was at work thinking about the time Chandler tried to hit you with a gotcha moment when he DM'd you. He spoke too soon. We'll see. We shall see. I'm not taking a victory lap yet, boys. We have to wait and see. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be really something. Chandler Gamrot is a better fight. If Chandler ends up fighting Gamrot or Fiziev or some shit, I am going to fold myself up like a lawn chair. I am going to fold myself up like a lawn chair is what I'm going to do. So, Conor McGregor was, I don't know what the rest of it is. Chandler, thank you for the $4.99. Chandler crying, listening to Eminem right now. He's listening to Creed, man. He's listening to Creed. He's like, I've created my own prison. And hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking, maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. Thank you for the $4.99. Conor McGregor was. Appreciate you, my friend. So, bro, the Conor injury post was fake. You want to know the truth behind it? Okay. The truth is the Conor injury post was real. Okay. I know exactly what went on, and I fucking spotted it the second I saw that shit. The second I saw that shit. If you really want to know what happened with the... I guess I won't say any names, but listen. If you really want to know what happened with the Conor McGregor post, A legitimate source posted that shit on a comment that he thought nobody would ever see. Okay? Somebody spotted that shit and then posted it on Twitter and sourced him. Okay? I saw this all in real time. He then messaged these people and asked them to delete it. He asked them to delete it. They, in turn, went and deleted it because this guy was a legit source who shouldn't have spread the information, who then was now going to get in trouble for it and fired. That's why I didn't put his name out there. So that's what really happened. I 100% believe the narrative right now, even if it's the UFC's cover narrative that they're telling out to other people, so hopefully the real narrative doesn't get out. The narrative right now that I 100% believe the UFC is going with, even though they haven't announced it yet, Conor has suffered a minor injury. The plan is Conor's still going to fight at UFC 303, and it's a waiting game right now because you know what they're going to do? And this is, I thought about covering this in my other video, but then I was just getting too much and it was going to be like a 40-minute video. The new drug testing program headed up by George Pirro, okay? They will give Conor every exemption in the book. I don't know the extensive list of banned substances versus, in competition, out competition banned substances for the new program. They will give Conor every exemption in the book to try to heal up to be able to make UFC 303 because I'm not 100% sure of the law in Las Vegas, but I'm pretty sure this is the case, but don't quote me on this for 100% certainty. If you cancel a main event, you have to offer every ticket holder a refund. You think the UFC wants to do that? No. They're going to try to load Conor McGregor up with, injections of some sort and different medications. And that's what's going to happen. And maybe he stays, maybe he doesn't. Joey, those reports about Conor being injured were false as CCLE was misquoted. And ultimately, that was just speculation. Take it for what you will. I don't buy that whatsoever, and it's not true. I read it. I saw everything with my own eyes. I read everything. I translated everything. What it is, and there was no need to mention it, by the way, bro. There was no need to mention it, by the way. I'm going to remove this. You don't need to mention it. I'm not trying to get this dude in trouble. He slipped up, and he wasn't supposed to put that out there. And then he got sourced, and then he messaged everyone, please delete that. Please delete that. Please delete that. I saw it with my own fucking eyes. So I believe that's the narrative they're going with right now. So you can believe me. You can believe my gut instinct on it, or you can believe the narrative out there now. That's fine. It doesn't hurt me at all. Pat, thank you for the 99 cents. Appreciate you. The fact they didn't say why it was canceled says enough. Thank you. Thank you. I did hear he was saying he was just stating possibilities, which is stupid. Yeah, but the way he typed it was not that. So, Joe, you called it. This fight was never going to happen. We'll wait and see. It might still happen. I don't want to take a victory lap just yet. What fight will take its place? I don't know. So, it may or may not be. They're going to have to at least put 2 big fights on this card now. If Conor's gone, they're going to have to put 2 more big fights. The speculation is, from a reliable source, is Max versus Chandler BMF, which I actually guessed last night. I said, look, they're going to try to make some BMF title fight because they need some gimmick to put on the line. And then I didn't speculate really much else, but like the available champions, Pereira wants to be active. Pereira could fight. Pereira would step in and fight for sure. So the speculation from that source was Pereira versus Yuri, which is stupid. It should be Ankalaev, so maybe it'll be Ankalaev. And then Chandler versus Magomed. Or Chandler versus Max. I'm an idiot. So, put Pereira versus Strickland 2 on 302. A reliable source. Dude, what are you talking about? I'm talking about what was posted on Twitter. That makes no sense. Why don't they let him take PEDs at this point? They probably are. I believe they are. They're going to give him exemptions for his injury if he has an actual injury. Or what this all is just a cover story that so the UFC may be telling people one thing outside of the really small circle as to what's going on so it doesn't leak out. And maybe Conor and the UFC are in a deep contract dispute. And instead they said, oh, you know, he's injured. We're trying to wait and see. That's kind of the cover story. They told a couple people, and that's like the larger circle. And then that kind of got out. So, well, I hope it's Chandler versus Max. Man, we actually going to have real draws in the UFC again. Chandler versus Max would be pretty crazy. Joe, do you go live every day? No. I go live, like, I would say 5 days a week at least. It used to be 1 day a week, but then I got weaseled into more. But this has nothing to do with PEDs, all to do with street drugs. We'll see. Could be, could not be. I don't know. It's hard to tell right now. It's hard to tell. We don't have any information. But the fact that UFC has been dead silent is all I need to know that this fight is probably not going to happen. Who remembers Jose Aldo Conor McGregor? Does anyone remember UFC 189? What went on around that? Now, that was only a week or two out. I believe it was a week out. Who remembers what happens there? So, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Chandler and Nick Diaz for the interim. Stop. How does Conor balance coke and training? I don't get it. No idea. How much do you think the UFC is paying Chandler under the table for waiting this long? Probably not at all. If I had to guess, not at all. I don't think the UFC is paying him at all. Which is really actually disheartening. I'm actually sad. So, he ain't getting shit. Yeah, he's not even getting pay-per-view points. Colby doesn't get pay-per-view points either, but supposedly he's a draw. I doubt the UFC's paying Chandler shit for sitting around. I agreed. So, Dana warned him about all this before he took the fight. Yeah, he probably said, look, if you want to sit and wait, it's a big fight. It's a big fight, but if you want another fight in the meantime, we'll give you it, and that fight could still be there. So, no, I'll wait. I'll wait. So, all want fights to make money. Well, this happens when you make life-changing money. It changes your life. Okay. Who wins, MVP or Gary? Gary. I don't think MVP is as good as people think he is all of a sudden. Your predictions are out of control. Everyone knows that. You have the sickest predictions. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I'm right. I was 95% right. Let's see if it hits to 100. Let's see if it hits to 100, boys. If it hits to 100, that video is going to be a heater. A heater. Somebody sent me earlier a clip of James Lynch saying Joey's rubbing his hands together right now. And as bad as I do feel for Michael Chandler, I'm genuinely dead serious. I know people aren't going to believe that. I feel bad for Chandler. As bad as I feel for him, I am rubbing my hands together right now because I'm like, damn, I knew this shit was going to happen. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe the fight still stays together. The fight still could stay together. We don't know. That's why I haven't said, oh, it's definitely. But in my opinion, I never thought this shit was going to happen. So, is there a path for Strickland double champ if Pereira goes to heavyweight? No. Strickland would not be super successful at light heavyweight. What I don't understand is why Chandler's been so quiet. All he's been posting is Martin Luther King quotes. And adversity, you know, blah, 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 blah. So, do you want the fight to happen? Let me put it this way. I feel bad for the fans. I feel bad for Chandler. I don't give a fuck about that fight. I never gave a fuck about that fight. I never wanted to see that fight. Don't give a fuck about washed up. It's a celebrity fight. That's all it is. O'Connor's a celebrity, so let's main event him. So, don't give a fuck. Don't care about the fight. Would not be disheartened at all. The only reason I'd be pissed is because I don't want him to throw real title fights on short notice. So we can have some potential outcomes that we talk about for years as, oh, well, he took it on short notice. Pat Matthews, thank you for the 199. Imagine they axe the fight and book Conor versus Islam. That would be wild. So, that'd be wild. Joey Deadass, really smart, or did Dana blackmail Joey to say this to us? I don't know. Appreciate the MMA videos you post, Joey. We all have opinions, but I'm glad you make videos about what's going on in the UFC so we don't need to search and listen to podcasts or channels that talk in circles. That's true, dude. I try to get right to the facts. Make sure I'm very clear when I'm giving my opinion and try to get to the point. On everything. Who would you like to see Conor fight? I don't know. I don't want to see him in the main event at all, which unfortunately is what we're going to see. If I was booking Conor, book him against Rafael Fiziev. Let's end him. Elite thumbnail, thank you. You think Chandler will apologize to you if he fights a no-go? No, dude. He's not going to apologize. So, Joe, we can put Islam higher than Volk considering he beat him twice, and Islam has a great resume too, 14 win streak. Dude, making those lists, I mean, I know people argue about like, oh, who's higher there, here's higher there. It's like, it's arguing semantics half the time. Sure. But I don't know. It's tough. I would rather watch Pereira versus Ankalaev. I don't care about Conor versus Chandler. I'd rather watch McGregor Ankalaev at this point. I'm kidding. Elite thumbnail, I'm done. The only reason I'm pissed is we will never see fans like we did Conor fans, them Irish fans, always go to another level. That's actually factually untrue. And I know because I was watching Thiago Moises versus Benoit Saint-Denis. And them fucking Paris fans, best fans in the sport. Go watch Thiago Moises, Benoit Saint-Denis. Best fans in the sport are the Paris fans. I will die on that hill. I will die on that hill. So, Joey, step in and fight Chandler. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping I get a DM from Dana. I'd like to step in and fight Chandler. I would ragdoll Chandler, okay? I would lift heavy weights for the next 3 weeks. So, he's going to have to come up to 185, though. Oh, sorry. I meant 285. No, I meant 185, but I was just fucking around. Because I knew someone was going to say some type of joke. I'm telling you, you said England crowd goes crazy? I'm telling you right now, check Benoit Saint-Denis versus Thiago Moises. The Paris crowd is the best crowd anywhere. Anywhere. It's bigger than the Irish crowd. It's better than the England crowd. It's better than any crowd we've seen in the United States. It's better than Brazil crowd in their prime when they had a bunch of champions. Go watch it. I was just watching it. So, yep. Chandler would put you in the north-south position. He would like to try probably. Should I make more cuts? Cut them videos? Dude, it's tough, man. I was working on predictions tonight, and then I was like, you know what? My predictions aren't going to get out till 12:30 anyway, so I might as well just jump on a stream for a little bit with this big news going on. I know a lot of people are probably wondering, like, let's talk about it. They want to hear about what's going on and what, you know, the different events. That's why I made that video. But then on top of that, that's why I decided to go live. I can record my predictions and put it out tomorrow. So, anyway, Brazil fans went crazy for Glover. Yeah, they did. Islam Arman, who you got? I would take Islam. I think he'd outstrike him. Pereira versus Ank. We suffered this past Saturday. We need real stars and real draws. I don't really care if they're stars or draws. I just care if they're good. We need Conor Habib. Again, that would be a huge fight. Dude, you know what Habib would do to Conor? UFC 196, I'll die on that hill. The 196 presser in the gym was a straight up banger. I actually recently rewatched like half of that the other day. Like a couple weeks ago, actually. So, Joey, MMA Central makes hate videos about you. Check his videos. If he does, I don't give a fuck. So, I don't know. But I don't know if you're even being serious. I guess you're being serious. You've been around for a while. I don't know. They saying it's super loud. Did you catch up with the sleep after UFC Saturday making all those videos? Not really. You never catch up. So do you think Tony can beat Michael Chiesa? No. No, I do not. Where can I find the Chandler lifting heavy weights video? Thank you for the $5, Haiti. I don't know if that's a serious question or not. But if you're asking about videos of Chandler lifting heavy weights, check his Instagram. But if you're asking for the video where I discussed it, fuck, what video is it? You know what's crazy? I have a video at 200 views from 2 years ago about Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. When I first started the channel, it has 200 views. I believe it is Conor McGregor continues to manipulate Michael Chandler and ruin his career. I think that's the video where I talked about Chandler saying he's lifting heavy weights. You want to know the video where I talked about Chandler saying, does he lift heavyweights? I could send you the video that I believe it's in. The thumbnail is falling into a trap. This is the video where I talk about Chandler's quote about Chandler saying, if you look online, you never see videos of him lifting heavyweights. So, thank you for the $5. I believe that's it. If somebody knows otherwise, let me know. So, why do you put yourself with Chandler? He doesn't even know you, weirdo. Stop looking for clout. Okay. Good one. How would you rank the UFC pay-per-view so far in 2024? UFC 300 is the best. UFC 299 second best. 298 was decent, I believe. 297 was the worst. And then above that is the recent one, and then 301. Dana definitely has Bo Nickel on his pound-for-pound list, for sure. Islam Makhachev pound-for-pound best fighter of all time. If you disagree, you can kiss my whole asshole. Shout out Dustin Poirier. Shout out Dustin Poirier. Guys, if you could like the stream. I see we got almost 250 in here. We just tight. I like weed. Yeah, we picked up like 200 subs since last night, basically. Intro on BMF is a must. Stop, bro. Stop. If we get an intro on BMF, how strong is Chandler? He lifts heavyweight, so I don't know. Joey, we all know the fight is canceled because it's Herb Dean's fault. At least that's what Jamal Hill's saying, probably. That's my best guess. Do you think Islam would beat Leon? I wouldn't be confident, but I'd probably pick Islam. Epic thumbnail, thank you. Australian crowd when Volk fought Islam was wild. Not as wild as the Paris crowd. I'm telling you, the France crowd is crazy. Islam Makhachev, future go to the sport. Dude is incredible. Maybe. Hey, remember me? I'm the guy who put the house on Phil Rowe. My wife left me and took the kids. Don't worry, I'm going to have my life back together by putting my savings on Jarrett Ken in here. There you go. Hopefully he writes. There were reports of health problems for Conor's father before. Perhaps the problems have resurfaced, and that's, dude, he's not canceling the fight for that. He's not canceling the press conference for that, I don't think. Unless it was real serious. So, crazy how fans can watch Islam outbox the proverbial best boxer in the division and still call him boring and a nut hugger. I saw a post at X that Conor got dropped hard during a sparring session. He might have a concussion. If you guys asked me to nail down a prediction for what's going on, here's my prediction. Conor McGregor's injured, partially injured, right? And he wants to nail down a full long-term deal before he fights. Otherwise, he's saying, I'm not fighting. That's what I think. He's got 2 fights left on his deal. He doesn't want to go in there, get slaughtered, and have some of his stock fall even further. If that makes sense. That's my best guess. It's a combination of injuries and contract discussion. Honestly, you ain't pound for pound if you get mad if someone calls you motherfucker. Okay. What's up with Conor? We don't know for sure. Intro on BMF, Chandler versus Nick Diaz, super necessary. Daniel, thank you for the $1.99. Sup, Joey? What's going on? I told you motherfuckers, UFC 303 main event getting canceled. There you go. If you're excited for tough, then you're an idiot. Probably. Joey, talk about Prime BJ beating Islam. No, I don't think he does. Joe, you'll get 100K subs easy. Let the algorithm hit. You know what's up. We'll see. Maybe by the end of 2025. We got a little over half the year left this year. I think we'll get to like 35, 40 maybe. We'll see. I think we might be able to double it in the rest of the year. We'll see. I think we'll at least get to 30 by the end of the year. I'm rather confident in that, but you never know. So I'm going to say 30. I'm going to say 40 by the end of the year. So then next year, we more than double that and we get to 100. That's my prediction. But I'm just happy the community we've built so far. The community we've built so far is amazing. Islam beats everyone in lightweight and smashes. I don't know who that is. Finally, thank you again, Daniel, for the $1.99. Finally saw a power slap ad during a pay-per-view. Dana's still slapping. Still slapping? Y'all always overrate grapplers striking because of the takedown threat. Dude, it's called MMA striking. If your striking is successful because of the grappling, well, guess what? That's the game of MMA. So they're never going to compete in a pure striking match. So if Islam beats Max or Ilya, he only beats featherweights. If he beats Arman, we'll all know. Already saw him do that before. It's not impressive. If he beats Leon, why does he not defend against actual lightweights? I'm glad you're putting out all those narratives. I should make a video on that. If I get a chance later this week, I'll make a video on that. No matter what Islam does next, we'll never hear the end of it. So I think it's bad because generally UFC doesn't like to cancel. They postpone. The fact they canceled the whole press is not good. Well, they did postpone. They always postpone. When was Nick Diaz's last win? 2011, right? You got Patty or Bobby Green? I lean Bobby Green. If Ilya can fight at a high pace for 5 rounds, I think he easily beats Max, maybe. How bad would it be beat the Diaz brothers in an MMA fight? He would beat them both simultaneously easy. It'd be crazy if Joey hit 100K before GTA 6. That's the plan. We appreciate you. Thank you. Joey, who wins an oil twerk off Jamal Hill or Derek Lewis? I don't know. Probably one of their brothers who didn't clean their house. So, yep. That's my thought. All right, look, dude. This is your one warning. If you just keep sending fake news in the chat, you're catching a timeout. So, it's annoying, man. You're probably convincing other people that shit's true. Did you notice the UFC removed the McGregor free fights? For example, UFC free fight McGregor Alvarez. Did they really? I didn't know what was up, so I can't even verify it. Can anybody else verify that they saw the UFC upload that? I don't see anything. I'm looking at UFC. They have Habib versus Conor. That was 7 months ago. They don't have anything recently. Was there? I feel like I saw at some point. What did they... Days, please let me know what they deleted real quick. I'm going to tweet it out. When was it uploaded? I'm done. Power slap getting posted on UFC's. What should they delete, Days? I'm going to tweet about it right now. Please let me know right quick. McGregor versus Alvarez and McGregor versus Diaz 2 got deleted. Okay, McGregor versus Diaz and McGregor versus Alvarez got deleted. UFC deleted McGregor versus Alvarez and McGregor versus Diaz off YouTube. Free fights off YouTube. So it was McGregor versus Alvarez and McGregor versus Diaz. Is that it? They deleted Alvarez and McGregor. I remember being posted like before 302. Double check because I remember Dom Data posting about it when it happened. I feel like I just saw it recently. I didn't watch the fight, but I saw it somewhere. I guess I saw it in Discord. Can you find it? When was it posted in the... Was the McGregor-Diaz one definitely up too, or no? I feel like I might have saw that, but I don't remember. I definitely saw the Alvarez one up. I guess that was when it was posted in the Discord. Can anybody confirm? You were right. It was uploaded. Which was uploaded? Now, I saw Eddie versus Conor. Yeah, McGregor Alvarez was up. McGregor Diaz was on YouTube yesterday. Can anyone else confirm that I recognize their name? Yes, both of them were up. I'll take your word for it. That's fucking crazy. Let me make sure it's not on there. Yeah, I don't see it. Why is Alvarez versus Dos Anjos up? Check Discord. And when was that? Oh, shit. They took it down. I tagged you on X. Oh, shit. Pat Matthews, thank you for the $9.99. Fights the UFC needs to book ASP. Only casuals disagree. Urseg gone. 2 Volk versus Jones. 3 Bork Lesnar versus Tony Ferguson. 4 me versus my toilet. And 5 Askren versus Masvidal. First fight was a Robert. Okay. So I'm done. Dude's listening to the chat. Dude's listening to the chat and fucking tweeted that out, bro. I'm done. I'm done. Dude's listening to the chat and tweeted that out. That's what happened right there. I'm fucking done. Dude beat me to it. Dude beat me to it because he's listening to the chat. I'm fucking done. Motherfucker. That's wild. That's fucking wild. I know you might as well just show up in the chat now. Well, now I might as well tweet it out anyway. Dude's listening to the fucking chat. The guy Casual MMA. I know he watches the channel. He heard this shit going on. So, oh well, it is what it is. I don't care that much. Dude beat me to it. Dude's listening to the chat right now. It is what it is, dude. Nothing I can do now. Nothing I can do now. Dude beat me to it. He deleted it. Hey, respect, dude. Respect. Quote the tweet that I just posted. UFC deleted McGregor versus Alvarez and McGregor versus Diaz free fights off YouTube. That's good enough. I'm done. Bro saying he got the scoop on Burns versus Hamzat is done. Dude, they took it off. They took those free fights down. Yeah. Shit's over. Shit's over, boys. Pat, by the way, thank you for the $9.99, man. I didn't really... Yeah, it looks like he deleted it, man. Either way, it is what it is. People are gonna tweet about it anyway, but it was just crazy. Dude was just listening to the chat and hit that shit. Beat me to it. I couldn't post that out. Oh, never mind. He did it again. He posted it again. He just who tagged me in it. He deleted the one I got tagged in. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Casual MMA, thank you for the $1.99. Dude's listening to the fucking chat and got that shit, bro. I'm fucking done. Yeah, I guess you redid it. But either way. All right, Pat, you want me to react to your dono? Thank you for the $9.99, Pat. Appreciate the $9.99, Pat. Fight the UFC needs to book ASAP. Only casuals will disagree. 1, Urseg versus Gone. Oh, that's a great one. 2. When did they fight? Volk versus Jones. Oh, yeah, that's a banger. Volk versus Jones, banger. Oh, Bork Lesnar versus Tony Ferguson. Oh, yeah, that's a great one. Can't wait. Oh, that was number 2. I'm done. I realize. Me versus my tool. Oh, that's going to be a hell of a matchup. Askren versus Masvidal. First fight was a robbery. I agree. First fight was a robbery. Early stoppage. So, can we get Michael Chandler versus Yuri Prohaska on short notice as a replacement? Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that going. Dude beat me to the punch. I'm fucking done. That's the world we live in now. I'm gonna need a bigger reaction for my $1.99. Dude, you stole my perfectly good tweet. I need a $4.99 for that. You stole my perfectly good tweet. I was really about to have something. And you're like, nah, fuck this motherfucker. I'm gonna take this shit. Not to mention, dude, consistent hate tweets on me, bro. Consistent hate tweets. You like the channel apparently, but you hate me. You try to drum up hate against me. Tiramisu Tuesday. Thank you for the $4.99. I have a fight suggestion. Let's book Pat Matthews versus a 5-minute timeout. I think that's a good one. I think that's a good one. You know, We'll let Pat sit in silence. No, I stopped the hate tweets. All right, fair enough. I don't know. I hadn't been paying attention, so I don't really know. All right, we booked Pat Matthews. Good matchmaking by Tiramisu. Did you see Bilal saying he would never fight Islam and suggest that Islam move up to 185 and fight DP? I wonder how Islam feels. I wish someone would have asked Islam that at the post-fight presser and say, hey, look, if Bilal wins the belt, you train with him. Are you willing to fight him? Joe, how would you react? How did you react to Masvidal versus Askren when it happened, and who did you pick? I fucking went wild, and I swear on my fucking life, I picked Jorge Masvidal by brutal first round KO. I said brutal first round KO, and I was talking to one of my buddies right before it happened, right before the fight they were walking out, and I didn't throw a flying knee, but I said, imagine he comes out, just hits him with a knee, because Ben Askren's going to shoot for a takedown right away. I swear on my life. My buddy, I'll have to talk to him soon. I bet you he remembers that shit. So, Fred, thank you for the $9.99. Thanks for the free fight commentary. Thanks for the fight commentary. You're welcome, bro. Thank you for the $9.99. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. Appreciate you, bro. Do you think your Costa pick was dumb in hindsight? No, I do not actually. I actually think the pick itself was not bad. Look, nothing I say is going to sound good in general because it's just going to sound like I'm making excuses. But Paulo Costa fought like an absolute puss, okay? Had he not, I think he could have won that fight, okay? I went back and forth on that pick. Some people saying, Joey only... This makes absolutely no sense. Joey only picked Costa because he doesn't like Strickland. I picked Strickland to beat up Amavov. Oh, what was I supposed to pick Strickland against fucking Adesanya? Oh, I'm sure so many people did. But no, I think, first off, I don't think it's crazy to say that Costa won. Okay? I think people just don't understand, what was damaging versus what wasn't damaging, because Strickland literally did zero damage the entire fucking fight. So that's why I scored it for Costa, but I don't think it was a brutal robbery by any means. If Costa would have held his ground a little bit more, I think he wins that fight. But I would never pick him again. So, no, I don't hate that pick, is what I'm saying. There's some picks that are like, oh shit, that was a horrible pick. That was not it. And I stand behind that. And yeah. Look, just because you march forward and do zero damage doesn't mean you win a fight. So, anyway. All right, let's see what else I missed. Rice, thank you for the $1.99. I appreciate you, Rice. You just said my name. Joey. Thank you for the $1.99. Sorry I was gone earlier. What's the theory on Conor? My theory is a combination of contractual issues and injury. Is my best theory right now. If you had to nail me down for a theory. The video's out on the channel where I discuss it. I don't go too into detail on the theory because there's just too much to talk about in that video, but I tell you my opinion. So, we'll see. We shall see what happens. As soon as we get the info out, I don't care what I'm doing. I'll be right home to make the video. Joey, nothing I say is going to sound good. Yeah, because if I'm like, oh, who expected Costa to fight like that? I just sound like I'm making excuses. I say Costa's going to march forward and land good shots against Strickland and not back up as much. My original pick was Costa by brutal robbery. Go watch my my full card predictions. I said Costa by robbery win. So had he got one more scorecard, people would have thought that. Joe, if you had to pick one MMA media outlet that's somewhat tolerable, who would you choose? I don't know, dude. They're all shit. To be honest. I think Hamzat beats both Strickland and Costa. I agree. Make sure to DM Chandler when the fight gets canceled to offer him your heartfelt condolences. I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear from you again. Dude, I'll feel like a dick. I'll probably message him, but I'm not going to be a dick about it. But we'll see. Woohoo, you got the 21K. I'm late to the party. Thank you, bro. Thank you. If you guys could all like the stream right now, we got over 300 in here. I guess people really care about this topic tonight. If you guys could like the stream, also, Subscribe to the channel. You may or may not be subscribed. Please go subscribe. I want to get to 30K soon. I think it's possible in the next like few months. By the end of summer, maybe. So, Joe, you need chat GPT voice to chat to auto tweet everything you say live on stream? No. Dude said, casual MMA, you suck. Yeah, I need some positive tweets, casual MMA. I need some casual tweets. I need some casual tweets. I need some positive tweets. Like, damn, Joey was so right about this. Go find a clip of me from 2 years ago saying McGregor Chandler wasn't gonna happen or some shit. Sheesh, the views popping off. Yeah, I knew a stream would do well today. The stream did well last night as well. But I knew it would do well today because everyone wants to know. I've regretted so much. One of my biggest regrets on my channel was the entire day of UFC 279. After I got home, I just sat around waiting for the news. I should have streamed that whole time. I should have made a video on my theory that I tweeted out that ended up being exactly what happened. And I regret that. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this video today. So if the news gets announced right afterwards, I'll just make a new video. And I was working on my predictions. I wanted to get my predictions done. I don't like to get them out. I like to get them out Sunday, Monday. But I'm like, you know what? It can wait till Tuesday. This is big news, a lot to discuss. And who knows? What I would love is for the news to break while I'm live on stream. So that's what I would absolutely love. But you don't know. You never know. But if you want to know the every piece of information about this situation, I did a video on it today. So go check it out. The UFC deleting McGregor versus Alvarez, McGregor Diaz might just because they didn't want to release it too early before the fight. Yeah, because the fight got postponed to a later date. So, because of the cream, he's like, look at the cream, yeah? Look at the cream, yeah? I said that in my video. Costa was never the same since the Adesanya loss. They both were undefeated going into it. I agree. Can you please make a custom shirt with a duck that has Colby Covington's face on it? It's just not worth my time. Colby Covington's a pussy, dude. Submissive radio, number 1? No. Joe, you need chat. Okay, I read that already. McGregor should off the bone. They won't say it, though. Does anyone remember the video of Herb Dean staring down that NSAC woman? I do. The UFC deleted. Already read that. Joe, what are the chances Islam subs Arman? I don't think so. I'll say I'm going to pick Islam by either finish with his hands or decision. I'm probably picking him by decision. Do you think Dricus du Plessis could win against Adesanya? Yes, I think he could. But I'm probably not going to pick him. You're the worst Conor impression of all time. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Look at the cream. Yeah. It's not really an impression. I'm just saying yeah. Odds 1 through 10, the Conor fight is off. I would say 8 right now for me. For me personally, how I'm vibing right now. I think it's off. Joey's 24. He turns 44 next month. Sure. Colby will become double champ. Highly unlikely. Hey, Joey, big fan from Miami, Florida. If Habib was 6'4" and he fought John Jones, who would win? I don't know, dude. Probably John Jones. I think Islam will sleep Arman with a knee in the clinch in the 3rd round. That'd be crazy. I think that's going to be a banger fight, though. Lots of crazy scrambles. Joe, who would you pick at a 145, Ilya or O'Malley? Ilya would fucking slaughter Sean O'Malley. Do you know what Ilya would do to O'Malley? He would batter him on the feet. And even if Sean had success, I think Ilya's eating those shots. And then Ilya would ragdoll him to the ground and submit him probably. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Thank you for being real about Strickland's fight style. Would love to see Costa in the Cuts video. Costa and Strickland deserve to be on the Cuts video, to be quite honest. Chandler's phone wallpaper is kind of shirtless, for sure. I've never seen this guy lifting heavy weights. Have we ever seen this guy lifting heavy weights before? I haven't seen him lifting heavy weights. I scoured the internet long and hard. I haven't seen him lifting heavy weights. Imagine being such a puss to say that type of shit. Dude said, I scoured the internet and I can't find this man's lifting heavy weights. He doesn't lift heavy weights like me. He's not bigger than me. He doesn't lift heavy weights. Yeah. Islam is currently the most popular champion. You think so? I don't think so. Good thumbnail. If McGregor Chandler gets canceled, do they reschedule it? Or I think Chandler fights someone else on the same card. Possibly Max BMF. is my best guess. So I can't believe they deleted that shit. So Pereira's the most popular champion by a lot. That's what I don't know by a lot, but I would say probably Pereira. Or biggest draw would be John Jones. How the F does McGregor get away with sexual assault like that? I have no idea, dude. Money and power. Islam's going undefeated at 155 and 170. That's skills unmatched. I don't know about that, but we'll see. Max is out surfing with Kelly Slater and then vacation in Japan. 3-week notice may not be enough for him. Max will take it, dude. Max is crazy. Raquel Pennington. Dude, I forgot Raquel Pennington's a champ. That's fucking crazy, bro. Raquel Pennington is a champion. That's straight up wild, actually. That really is wild. Champion. Okay. Alrighty. I mean, imagine that. Who would ever thought? I thought Mayra Bueno Silva was going to beat her. I thought she was going to beat her pretty easy. I thought she was going to beat her pretty good. But yeah. Yeah. All right, where was I at? Max. He can't fight Max BMF. His weight cut would be lethal. Dude, Max would fight at 170, I think. Thoughts on Chimaev Whitaker? I thought Whitaker, but I'm pretty sure I'm switching to Chimaev. I'm going Chimaev, and I don't think I'll switch it. Tag team UFC Habib Islam versus Conor Colby. Easy win for Habib Islam. Still searching for Joey lifting what heavyweights? Yeah, you'll keep searching. Max is probably still bulky. Never cut from 155. Never cut from 155. I think Max probably walks around at like 175, something like that, maybe. Maybe not. How did Pereira lose to Cesar Almeida? That was 10 years ago, dude. Longer than 10 years ago. I think Whaley beats Pennington. What about you? Yeah, Pennington's garbage. Do you have Habib in your top 5, and what does Islam have to do to surpass GSP and become the second good? I don't know. I would really have to look at resumes and number of wins. Do I have Habib in your top 5? Maybe. I wish he would have stuck around for longer than to be for sure. I'm horrible at compiling lists, though. Joe, you can be slap champion. I could be slap champion for sure. Women's bantamweight is so dead at the moment. Crazy how there's only one weight class. Dude, that's what Kayla Harrison's here to save us for. That's what Kayla Harrison is here for. Look at the cream, yeah? Yep. Bro, anyone calling out Dustin right now is a slow brain move. Who's calling him out? Is somebody calling him out right now? Look at the cream, yeah? Not a chink in the armor, yeah? Would Usman Nurmagomedov be champ if he was in the UFC? No. Lightweight Mount Rushmore is BJ Penn, Habib, Tony Ferguson, and Islam. Charles Oliveira, I think, is in there too. I really hope Bilal Muhammad wins in July because it would shut down all the haters and also for Palestine. Okay. I'm rooting for Bilal myself. Cream is creamy. Yeah, look at the cream. Usman called out Dustin. Ew. Usman just embarrassed him. Is that true? I'm assuming that's true. Usman called out Dustin and Volk. Did you skip my dono? I didn't get a dono, bro. It must have not went through. Oh, sorry. It didn't come up, dude. That's weird as hell. Sorry about that. Aaron, thank you for the $2. I think Conor wants the UFC to agree to Nate for next. I think, if I had to guess, I think Conor's like, look, I'm a little bit injured. I'm not going in this fight without an escalation in my contract and some guarantees. I think that's what he wants. Maybe in his new contract, maybe he's pulling the Francis Ngannou. Maybe he's saying, I want freedom to go box at BKFC now that I own part of the company. That could be it as well. It's impossible to know right now. So, Joe, you missed my $2.5 million dono. I never got a $500 dono. Feel free to drop it, bro. If you want to talk about money, 1.41. Go ahead. I never got a $500 dono, 1.41. Joey, how do you see Islam versus Hamzat going at 170? I think Hamzat would be too big, too strong. No, Usman did not call out Dustin. He said he wasn't putting his hat in, and if Dustin did go up, the fight happened, it'd be a fun fight. Okay, thank you, Jack, for clearing that up. Probably just a headliner somewhere. Give me the cream, yeah. Kayla Harrison versus Merab. Who wins? Merab. Conor only wants to fight Nate in the UFC. Doesn't want any other UFC fight. He wants to box Manny Pacquiao. So, Jack, that's Usman's way of calling him out without actually saying it. Joey, how do you see Islam versus Strickland? Easy win for Islam. Easy work for Islam. Now, the size difference would probably be too much. Damn, Joey got 300 in chat. Eric Kane Sky has million subs and 100 in chat. Hey, man, every channel's different, bro. To have anyone in chat is cool. No need to boost me up by putting someone else down because of their numbers. Doesn't matter. The internet isn't everything, bro. But thank you for, I guess, saying, oh, this is sweet. We just tight. I like weed. Joe, what kind of breath do you think Islam has? Fresh or dude, what a weird fucking question. You sit around wondering about other men's breath. Other men's breast and breath. Because you're asking about breasts too. Joe, prediction for Volkov versus Pav. I'm going Pavlovich by KO. Prime Tony would beat Habib via doctor stoppage. No. Doesn't Manny owe Conor like $5 to $10 million for taking their money and then fighting Errol Spence instead? I don't know. I remember hearing something about a lawsuit. Dude, for real, trim up. I almost did that tonight, but now that you say it, I'm just not. I've just been growing out my hair and growing out my beard like crazy. So, I mean, well, why are you worried about another man's grooming habits, you pussy bitch? So, maybe soon, but maybe not. I don't know. I might grow out my hair and just get a mullet. Joe, why aren't you talking about what a snake move casual MMA did to you? It is what it is, dude. I don't give a fuck. Joe, do you think any MMA YouTubers can beat you in an MMA fight? No. None that I've seen. I would just fucking kill him. I would want a death match. I don't want an MMA fight. Death match. Give me a death match. Merab O'Malley early picks. I'm going Merab, bro. October Salt Lake City pay-per-view. Pereira versus Prohaska. Raquel Pennington Harrison. Costa versus Michelle Pedetta. First reported. Okay. That's a decent card, though. What do you think about this being potentially just a big publicity stunt to grab more buys for Conor's fight because maybe the numbers weren't up fast enough? Great marketing, actually, by faking. They're pissing off too many fans, bro. Letting down fans, dude. People, they don't. If you cancel a main event, I think you're legally obligated to offer a refund. So they definitely don't want to do that. They definitely don't do that. I don't think it's fake. I think there's a combination of potential injuries. If honestly, if I had to put it to one reason, I think it has to do with contract issues. I think Dana White rant about pound for pound was trying to protect Jones' image for the fight against Stipe. He knows people are losing interest. 100%. I broke that down in a video. Did you watch the video I did? I said that. I want to know what Joey did before YouTube, but I know he won't answer. I still do a lot, bro. Still do a lot. That's why I'm always exhausted. All right? Go back and watch an early live stream. You'll hear it. So were the fans refunded when Jones canceled just by hearing the name Sonnen? It's irrelevant, bro. If the main event changes, in some states you're required by law to issue a refund. I don't remember if it's in Las Vegas or not. Ariel's so pathetic for how he handled the presser's cancellation. What do you mean particularly? Oh, I can guarantee it's none of this. He was basically running cover for Conor. Joe, are you surprised I don't spam? I just sparingly drop purposely unfunny jokes and annoy you with my wit and linguistic prowess. Yeah, I'm so shocked. Joe, do you agree female fighters shouldn't be on GOATs list because it's different sport? Dude, there's female GOAT lists. I don't give a fuck about the GOAT list at all. UFC should make Pennington vacate the belt so that we can see Kayla Harrison and Amanda Nunes in November. No, let Kayla just beat up Pennington, then we can see Nunes come back and fight Kayla. I can't believe you're 24. Who's told you that? Who said that? Did you see Ariel say Islam took PEDs? I saw the clip, man. It was taken out of context. I didn't see... Look, I got to be honest. I didn't see the full thing, but I already know what he was getting at with that one little clip. What he was saying was, if you discount people for PED usage, you technically have to discount Islam because he technically has a failed test. So, Joey ain't 24, he's 16 and a half. Yeah, that's facts. I hold the record for most undeserved timeouts. Bro was 4 fucking years old. 4 years old when Nick Diaz got his last win. So, yeah, that's crazy. Sandman bet a flying knee KO Umar like he did Frankie. That'd be crazy. USADA or whatever testing agency wiped the positive test off Islam's record. I know. What's up, Joey? What's going on? He was trying to say Islam took him on purpose, although Islam was cleared by USADA. I don't know that he was saying that. I got to watch the whole clip. I don't think that he was saying that. I don't believe that he was saying that, but I don't know. So, dude was 4 years old. 4 fucking years old, bro. Imagine being 4 years old when Nick Diaz got his last win and he's still getting fights. And he's still getting fights. That's crazy, bro. I can't believe it's mid-2024. That's what I can't believe. That's just straight up wild. How would you beat Chandler if y'all fought? I put him in, never mind. I put him in the north-south. He would just accept the position because he would enjoy it so much, and then I'd win a decision that way. Bro was learning his ABCs. He wasn't even learning them ABCs yet, bro. What happened to the press conference? Canceled. Joey, does the cream have anything to do with this cancellation? I think so. Any clarity on the Conor situation? I have 5K tickets, bro. No answers yet. The thing is, if the fight wasn't being canceled, right? If the fight was not being canceled, do you not think the UFC would come out and reassure that McGregor-Chandler was still going to happen June 29th? No. They are working it out right now. Dana White and whoever else, the UFC brass, are working out the plan for what's actually going to happen at UFC 303. They're not going to come out and say McGregor's out before they have that plan in place. So my guess is we'll hear about it tomorrow. But do you not think it's weird they cancel the press conference? Then it's just crickets for over 12 hours. So, on your Conor video today, you spoke of Ariel's source not being reliable, but you pump up your source. I didn't pump up my source. It's not my source. It's online source. And that's not what I was trying to say. I was just trying to say if Ariel's getting the information from Conor himself, Ariel can just be used to put out the information. That's all I was trying to say, dude. I was just saying take it with a grain of salt, even though he's usually a reliable source. It's not his fault here. You dumb fuck. I don't have a source. I was reporting what a reporter reported, but then delete it. So, that was my fear. Can I get a refund if the main event changes? Google it, but I'm pretty sure Las Vegas, by law, if they switch out the main event, they have to offer you a refund. Because it's card subject to change, but if a main event, let's see, Las Vegas, main event cancellation refund. Yup. Here's the rule. Change or substitution involving a main event. Notice by promoter. Refund of price ticket. Approval of substitution. The promoter of a program of an unarmed combat shall, if possible, notify the commission and media of any change substitution involving a contest or exhibition that was announced or advertised as the main event of the program. Provide such notice at least 24 hours before the first contest or exhibition. Okay, come on, where's it at? I'm sorry. All right, here we go. If such change or substitute occurs and any patron desires to have the price of the patron's ticket refunded, the promoter must refund the patron's money if the patron requested a refund from the promoter within such a period after the promoter publicly announced the change or substitution as the executive director deems responsible. Let me save that. Rule on main event. Boom. There you go, buddy. Unless they've changed that. There you go. Broke it down for you. There you go, my friend. So, anyway, the thumbnail's funny as fuck. Thank you. Thanks for clearing that Ariel deal. Yeah, I wasn't saying Ariel's unreliable. I was just saying in this case, his source could be unreliable. You know? Does that make sense? It could be most likely true. I was just saying take it with a grain of salt. Because if, let's say Conor got in trouble, right? And they were trying to cover up Conor getting in trouble. And then Ariel texts, you know, whoever he has in contact with Conor's camp and says, hey, what's going on? I'm curious. They say, look, we can't say what's going on, but it's no legal trouble, no this, no that, no this. You can say that on your show because you're influential. Almost like they're kind of having him run cover for him without Ariel really being a participant in it. It's a pain to get refunds through some tickets apps, especially secondhand markets. Yeah, that does suck if you bought it through a secondhand. And you were absolutely spot on in your video. A potential injury was the only other option he left other than what you mentioned. Exactly. Just playing devil's advocate, if Conor was injured, they wouldn't have canceled the presser for it unless it was going to take him out of the fight. 100% agreed. 100% agreed. They didn't want to have a big press conference for a fight that was never going to happen, or the injury would be noticeable at the press conference. My thought is the fight's canceled. They already know that it's canceled. They are scrambling to find replacements that won't have people en masse asking for refunds. So, I'm late to the party. What's new? Nothing really. Good profile pic, Joey. Is it fake? I don't know what you're getting at. Mike Chandler taken out by rope? Okay. Joe, yesterday you told me you don't make tier list videos because they're long, but I think they will get views. Just take a... Dude, I think it's corny. One day, maybe. If the right mood strikes, maybe. A lot of people just do it because it's like really... It's good... It's good click content for casuals, basically. People like tier lists for whatever reason. That's just not me right now. I think tier lists are corny. Did Conor break his bionic shin bone? I doubt it. So. Conor posted on his IG story and tagged UFC 303 as well as... Let me take a look. Yeah. Dude can drink. Conor's out there drinking. Why is he in Newport, Rhode Island? Or no, he reposted someone. That's not his story. He reposted someone. So, he just reposted someone. He's not in Rhode Island. He just reposted an advertisement for Proper 12. He didn't even put those tags. Titanium shin bone. Contract negotiations. His shin bone had 0-day exploit, so they're doing an incident response request right now. Okay. All right. Nick Diaz versus GSP 303. Book it. I want to smell his fighter tier list. Okay, we'll work on it. That style of video is just lazy. Yeah, it's just lazy. I mean, I'm not hating on anyone that does it. This is not for me. So, Joey cares more about the reporting side of MMA and not just getting clicks. That's true. I mean, both are important, but at the end of the day, yeah. Everything's just not 100% geared towards, oh, let me get click. I mean, obviously, I want people to view the content. Obviously, I want people to click on the content. People don't understand it when I say that. I say, oh, I don't care about clicks that much. It's not my number one and only priority. Otherwise, I just make up shit like a lot of people do. Now, the chink in the armor. Look at the cream, yeah? So, I'm curious. I just think it's crazy that we haven't heard anything. We haven't heard fucking anything. The fact that it's been over 12 hours. Well, it's been 24 hours since they canceled the presser. And they haven't said a fucking word. Radio silence. Yeah, they're working on the fights. That's facts. That's facts. Imagine if Chandler never got the Conor fight and got brutally meme KO'd at 155 by Holloway. Yeah. Tier list is just barbershop talk stuff. It's fun for what it is. Not everyone has to be serious. Place for everything. Yep. With the win over Arman and the welterweight belt, Islam is a go over Jones. Maybe. I don't know, though. I don't think so. I think it would still take some defending of that belt. Someone got to post up at the Black Forge and TMZ style. I'm sure there is somebody right now, probably. I would love to know where Conor is right now. If he was in Rhode Island, that was going to be completely bizarre. That'd be bizarre. Could you imagine? You think Chandler would get paid more if he doesn't get Red Panty Night and has to fight Holloway? Maybe. They'll probably give him a bump in pay to accept a fight on short notice. But Chandler's such a company guy, he's probably like, I'll take it. Don't let Dana hear you say Islam is pound for pound king. I would love to argue with him about that. Max versus Chandler makes zero sense unless they back up the Brinks trucks for Max. He's about to get a title shot. Dude, Max is a company guy. He'll do whatever for the UFC. Dana asked him to give him a rusty trombone. He'd be right there. I understand the prowess of John Jones, but I do believe he fought some failed middleweights. Fair enough. I think he has a great resume. It's just right now it's not relevant. Dude, listen. If you're going to keep spamming the chat, timeout. Boom. Conor's with the dude in the video he liked? What makes you say that? What makes you say that, bro? So he's in Rhode Island, you think? No, he just reposted somebody. He doesn't show up in that video. Or is he talking to him in the video? I doubt it, though. Yeah, he's not even talking, no. So that's not him. He's not there. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. I'm with you, bro. Hold me now. So, it's pretty fucking wild what's going on right now. Pretty fucking wild. Has there been many videos about this? Let me search. Where should I search? Conor McGregor presser canceled. Just these like bullshit like accounts. I'm looking to see if anyone did like real content on it. Doesn't seem like it. Just like these like whatever accounts. Some random, let's see what this is. Some channel with 350 subscribers. Let's see if they go on camera or no. No, they don't. So someone that doesn't go on camera made a video about it. I'm trying to see if anybody really covered it. Have you guys seen anybody else cover it? I'm not seeing anything. I'm not really seeing anything. Damn, that's good. I'm one of the few, because everyone's waiting for the news to break. Everyone's waiting for the news to actually break. I'm glad I got on it before the news broke, because it's going to be, yeah, I don't see anything. I'm not seeing any videos. I'm not seeing any videos at all. So, it's crazy. Let's see. Well. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see anybody covering it. Sorry about that. Nobody's covering it. Let me know, guys. Let me know, guys. Have you seen anybody covering it? Like YouTube-wise? Anyway, where was I at? Let me see. Bots are taking over the chat. Let me time this guy out for spamming. No need to spam, dude. No need to spam. Heard that Artem is replacing Conor against Chandler. I want to see Conor versus Artem. Joe, if the fight gets canceled because of Conor not taking things seriously, does that mean his relationship with Dana will be over? No. What's the law say if you contribute to an MMA broadcast and the host starts singing country? Do you get your money back? Yes, you do. Yeah, nothing really. That's why I'm here, hoping 100+ peeps can share something. Fair enough. Chael Sonnen thinks the fight is on. Chael Sonnen's a McGregor shill. And he has no real inside information. Because they would never tell him because they know he would spoil it because he's a fucking idiot. So, that's my thoughts on it. Do you think Dana's hot tub friend has a scoop on Conor? Yes. Any news updates? No, but I believe what you will have, if you want my prediction, okay? So, technically it's now tomorrow. Maybe not in some places. But 24 hours ago, let me make sure. Yeah. Roughly 24 hours ago, the UFC announced they were canceling the Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler Dublin press conference. They've been radio silent since. There's been a little bit of a leak and whatnot, which I covered in my video. But the fact that they've been radio silent tells me all I need to know. The fact that Michael Chandler's tweeting Martin Luther King, I almost said lyrics, Martin Luther King quotes tells me all I need to know. I believe the UFC right now, over, the last 12 hours or so, is working on replacement fights for UFC 303. You have to replace it with more than just a main event. You have to add at least another title fight, 2 title fights. Everyone in Las Vegas who bought a ticket is entitled to a refund if the main event has a substitution. The UFC has the biggest gate of all time. They don't want to refund those tickets. So they're hoping to have a suitable replacement before they announce the fight. That's what's going on right now. So, you once asked what's the craziest way if Conor Chandler fight can end. Imagine it ends with the fight being canceled. Yeah. Joe, do you think Conor has alcohol poisoning? Could be. Volkanovski saves the day? No. Chandler has... No. Artem versus Conor, proper 12 bottles in the cage. Winner gets proper 12. When do they usually announce bad news? Late night? It's not really for sure. So, Chael spoke about the fight, was still going down. He was talking in code and wasn't smart enough to figure out what he said by the end of the video uploaded today. You weren't dumb enough to figure out what he was saying. Dude's a fucking clown. Dude's one of the biggest clowns in the MMA space. Embarrassment of what he once was. Tapori versus Max 303 possibility? Doubtful. Can you imagine ESPN with 2 million followers has done clickbait of Conor addressing postponement of the press conference? Sounds about right. Could they do Dricus Izzy? Izzy's like the third biggest draw. Let me put it this way. Izzy would take that fight 100%. Dricus ain't taking that fight. So it's not going to happen. Will they do O'Malley Marab? Doubt they want to risk O'Malley on short notice. So, nobody MMA media dares say a word. They'll get Ariel blackballed. But Joey doesn't care about access. Fair enough. Jake Gerber MMA did a live stream about Conor today. Okay, so somebody else is covering it too. I was just saying that I didn't see many videos when I just searched. I think everyone had like a mistake that I made in the past, waiting for the news. Joey on the grind. I don't trust you. Okay, you're talking to someone else. Can they move Leon Bilal to 303 co-main event? I don't think that helps them for what they need, man. They sold tickets at ridiculous prices. They need to have something that keeps a large percentage of those ticket purchasers coming to the event. That's what they need. If it was a contract situation, do you think Dana Conor could work it out before June 29th? Sure. I think sure. Nosebleeds were $1,000. That's wild. Nosebleeds were $1,000. Jesus. Imagine how pissed you are. You spend $1,000 for nosebleeds. Is the fight off? Not 100% confirmed, but in my opinion, yes. Joey, has Chandler messaged you? Yeah. I talked to him about an hour ago, but I can't reveal what was said. Joey thinks I'm smart? Sure. They're going to reschedule Conor Chandler for the Sphere. Maybe, maybe not. I spent $5K on good seats. Really, dude? That sucks. Hopefully they do something good. If Pereira fights at 303, imagine the delusion from Jamal Hill at the press conference. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Pereira and Jamal Hill at the same press conference. I will laugh my fucking ass off. The media better ask questions to Jamal Hill or he's talk shit about Pereira. Morono versus Price to save 303. The trilogy? Yeah, let's book the trilogy. Well, I don't think they can keep ticket sales unless they do a super card like 300. Yeah, but hopefully what they're thinking is they're hoping a lot of people don't get their refunds. So if they book it good enough, they're like, oh, well, we already plan to go. We'll go anyway. Pereira's English is so limited, he doesn't care what Jamal says. Dude, Pereira bitched Jamal Hill so badly. So badly. They move Bilal Leon to 303. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Look, to be honest, any fight at 303, I'm being dead serious. I know people are going to be like, Joey, what the fuck? Because I know how diluted the MMA fan base is. I am looking forward to Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad more than I was ever looking forward to McGregor versus Chandler. So, call me crazy. That's just facts. That's just facts for me. But we'll see. We'll see what ends up on the card. Speculation of fucking Chandler Max. Who wants to see that shit? Who wants to see that? I certainly do not. So, it is what it is. We'll see. I'm very curious to see how this all plays out. Damn. Damn. Oh. Sorry, I spilled a little bit of water on my keyboard. Give me 1 second. That sucks. Hold on 1 second. Joey's taking off. See you at the top. All right, I'm good now. I was just blowing some air in there. Let me dust off my monitor a little bit while I'm here. Ooh, I got like 75 microfiber towels behind me. I got like a stack of them. Kamara might jump on the card, not as a main, but to help with drawing power. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully my keyboard still works fine. I don't know. My $200 keyboard going to go to waste. All right, anyway. No, it was a air compressor. I was just drying it. I already wiped it up with a towel. Does Volk beat Emmett? If Conor gave you an interview, would you have a proper 12? No, I don't drink. What fights are possible and viable to make up for this? Merab versus O'Malley. Unlikely. Max versus Chandler, which is already speculated, which is horrible. Pereira versus whoever's willing to take the fight, which I think is most likely. Because Pereira wants to fight. Adesanya would take the fight. Maybe they do Adesanya Strickland too. Rodriguez turns it down, they strip him. Maybe they strip him. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Give me 1 second, boys. Give me 1 second, boys. Hold on, boys. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. All right, I just tweeted it out. I had to beat people to it. Just tweeted something out. I had to confirm it for myself. You can no longer purchase UFC 303 on ESPN Plus. You can no longer pre-purchase UFC 303. You can no longer pre-purchase UFC 303. Just tweeted it out. Just double checked it for myself. So, that's pretty crazy. That tells me the fight's canceled. Let me go post this in Discord in case people didn't see it. They're not in stream. Go post this here too. I'll post it here. You can no longer purchase that motherfucker. That tells me, I mean, I already knew, but that tells me even more now. That confirms it even more for me. Conor will not be returning at 303. They're getting together. Let's see how quickly that's pretty wild. Chandler's now 6 feet from the edge, 4 feet from the edge. Yeah, he moved closer. The purchase is postponed. Yeah, you can purchase it postponed. That's pretty wild. Let me actually see this real quick. That's pretty fucking wild. Let me save this. You can't buy the pay-per-view anymore and get the $10 discount. Can't buy it. Can't buy the pay-per-view, boys. Breaking news right there. I could make it a whole nother video right now. I could make a whole nother fucking video. I could make a whole nother motherfucking video on that. I could smell the refunds already. Joe, I have to be very honest here. I honestly find myself going to your videos instead to listen to your thoughts about what said event occurred or in general for the most part. Unique videos like TD. I don't understand what you're saying there. Joey, I have to be very honest. I honestly find myself going to your videos instead to listen to your thoughts about what said event occurred or in general for most part. Unique vids like TD. Cards getting canceled? No, but they don't want people pre-ordering it if it's not going to be Conor versus Chandler. That's facts. That's facts right there. So, that's pretty interesting. Card's getting canceled? No, I think the card will still be around, but it's just they're scrambling to make it a salvageable event. Have you ever been on a motorcycle before? Yes. I own 3. I'm kidding. I do not own 3. I wouldn't own a motorcycle. Too dangerous. What's crazy is how bad this fucks the UFC. Because they built the card like dog shit because Conor was going to be the main event. And now if Conor's gone, what do they do? What do they do now? If Conor's gone, they have to add multiple good fights to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough situation. That's what happens when you build these shit cards because they're super top heavy. That's what happens when you build these cards. They're super top heavy. So, Chandler about to be given free front row tickets because he's not fighting. He's about to be getting free front row tickets, yeah. Wait, what happened with the pre-order? You can't buy it anymore. Will Michael Chandler make an apology video to you? I don't know. What if it's just a contract situation that can be sorted out? I'm in denial. It's possible. That is possible. The pre-show on ESPN Plus says to be determined versus to be determined. I kind of want to stay on stream late tonight in case Dana announces it late. What time is it in What time is it in Ireland right now? What time is it in Ireland? Let me take a look. 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. I bet you they're giving McGregor every exemption in the book. Cortisone shots, I'm not sure if they're illegal from a certain extent. But whatever they can to give him an opportunity to try to make the card. But the fact they took McGregor's fights off of YouTube, they canceled the press conference, and now you can't even buy it. You can't even buy it. Let me go back to ESPN. So now you can't even buy it on ESPN. That's fucking wild. I'm trying to think what else we can check. To see if they changed anything. I don't know. Dana's probably shitting in Conor's living room right now, stressing out while Conor scrolls Instagram. I imagine it's like a house robbery gone wrong. And they're like sitting around trying to decide what they need to do. Make Joey versus Chandler for the interim BMF. That's what we need. UFC just uploaded Khabib Conor. No, they didn't. They did not. They did not, bro. You just made that shit up. Thanks for wasting my time. You'll do what you're told. Ever wondered if Chandler was serving a secret suspension, not waiting out? No. This is why people hate on Joey. Fam smart. Okay, thank you. Might UFC refuse to call Conor bluff and not give in to him? No. They would lose money and call Conor on his bluff. So, I couldn't finish what I said. I like to go to your videos instead, whether it be UFC recap, a cuts video, or a unique video like today about Conor. I like your videos because it's entertaining. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the kind words, man. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I really am. That means a lot. The fact that anybody watches is crazy. Let me look up UFC.com. We go to events. Power Slap 8. All right, let me go to events. Tickets. Get tickets. All right, let's see. You can still buy tickets. And damn, are these tickets overpriced as a motherfucker. Nosebleeds are $1,400 plus fees and taxes. Closest tickets, let's see. Closest tickets I can find are $7,560. I'm about to just go to the event just for the hell of it. Closest tickets I can find. Oh, here, we'll see. These are $13,000 plus fees and taxes. No wonder nobody fucking goes that's actually a fan. No wonder. $1,400 for nosebleeds plus fees and taxes. Plus fees and taxes. I'm really waiting to see what happens here. It's going to be interesting. And by the way, if you saw Conor McGregor's post, you know he didn't write that shit. You know he didn't write that shit. I know that he didn't write that shit, so. If you guys care to go follow me on Twitter, it's at MMA Joey C, by the way. At MMA Joey C. What pisses me off so much is Dana shits on Islam 302 after he puts on a stellar performance while dealing with staff. Then he will still glaze Conor even though Conor is destroying 303. Dana's a massive fucking weirdo, dude. Alex Pereira versus Ankalaev. That's what I would like to see. I don't like big title fights, important fights on short notice, though. So that's what annoys me. I think Conor has done this to stir up people on purpose. I very much doubt that. So I very much doubt that. Joey, give me Hamzat Izzy interim middleweight title since DDP is a pussy, or strip him and make for that. You know Adesanya would take that, right? Adesanya would actually take that. So that's my thought. But we'll see. We shall see. Chill versus Chandler for the BMF. Broke this motherfucker. Yeah. They've been sitting out. Wasn't it? Was it because it sounded like a sober tweet and wasn't at some godly late hour? It was way too coherent to be Conor. Is obsessed with Jones. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know. I think there are limits on how far you can fuck with people's money. Nothing to gain by threatening canceling a massive event that's already sold so much. I agree. Am I guru on the DL? What do you mean? Oh, that he's gay? Yeah, I've heard people say that he's gay. Is for sure gay. I've heard many people say that, dude. That's funny. Adesanya would cause he's been training this whole time. Agreed. Izzy Holland main event? Ew. Joe, are you a burn victim? Yes. Ilya Max, Pereira, Ankalaev, Chandler, Shavkat, book it. Imagine they gave Chandler Shavkat. Oh. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. Imagine they gave Chandler Shavkat. I would laugh my fucking ass off. I don't think it benefits Conor to play a game like this. Agreed. Don't forget to look at the cream. Joe, the only solution to save the card is Ilya Max, Pereira versus Yuri. Imagine they announced Pereira versus Adesanya for 205 belt. You couldn't pre-order the fight before anyway. They were talking about it all Saturday night. So I assumed that it was there. Chandler versus Shavkat is David versus Goliath. Dude, Shavkat would murk Chandler. Would murk Chandler bad. Would murk him bad. McGregor drank too much cream? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Company man Chandler versus Jones for the title. I'm with you, bro. It's crazy. This whole situation is fucking crazy. Someone said, Joey may be right after all. I got to read some of these comments later. Dude, 303 is garbage without Conor. It was already bad in my opinion. But it's pretty fucking bad. If it straight up gets canceled, that's pretty fucking bad. So, only time will tell, boys. Only time will tell. I'm shocked you can still buy tickets, but I guess what are they going to do? Turn it off? Then it's really obvious. Then it's really fucking obvious that they're not doing it. Bro, this guy tap and he goes sleep. That was funny as hell. Jamal Hill versus Carlos Ulberg, main event 303. Is UFC 303 the worst pay-per-view ever? Myra Bueno Silva versus Macy Chaston is co-main event if Conor Chandler is canceled, according to the current bout order. Dude, you were able to buy the pay-per-view before. Yes, you were. Go back and watch the broadcast from Saturday night. They tell you, order now. You'll have $10 off. I bet you I even have an email about it. Let me go take a look. Let me take a look. ESPN. You know what? Let me just do this. I can go on my phone. This is too bright. Go here. Why do I not have anything? I might have turned off. I think I turned off emails from UFC. Let me see if I can Google UFC 303 pre-order. Let's see. UFC. I found a page. It's offering. I found a landing page where it offers me like a bundle. But it's saying I'm logged out, which doesn't even make sense. Let me search on the actual app itself. See if it shows up on the app. Maybe I'm wrong. Usually it's on the homepage. You can buy it. Nope. It's not there. Even on the app. Upcoming. Yep, it's not there. Only prelims, 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 prelims. Pre-show presented by Servo. To be determined, to be determined. Ooh. Yep. So, my guess is we'll find out tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. We'll find out tomorrow what's going on. Will this profile picture will forever be gold? It will be, bro. Buckley versus Shavkat. Shavkat will fuck Buckley up bad. Does Hamzat versus Izzy without a belt sell more pay-per-views than Leon Bilal? 100%. Damn, look like Caesars won't even let me refund my belt until the end of 2024. Why not? Joey, what the F? I feel bad for Dustin. Guess you were right. Plus, right about Chandler. Chandler's 6 feet from the edge. Maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. I feel bad for Chandler. UFC just announced McGregor canceled. Replace it with Joey versus Jamal Hill. I would destroy Jamal Hill, bro. I would absolutely destroy him. Like I paid him $300 to clean my house and he didn't. This shit is hilarious. Dana treating Conor like Pink Floyd. I don't know what that means. They're going to take Hamzat off the Saudi card. Oh, I know. We were just kind of joking around about whatever. Joe, when I go to the UFC page and try to buy tickets, then I choose type of ticket. It says page link not valid. This just in, Jamal Hill versus Brother 2 main event. So when you go to the UFC's website, I like how we're just like investigating this. When I go to events, I click on the thing. I go to buy tickets, get tickets. It pulls up the page. So what are you saying? When I go to UFC page and try to buy tickets and then I choose a type of ticket, then it says page event link, not oh, you like choose a ticket. Let me see if I choose a ticket and move forward. Check out. Continue to check out. Oh my god, I almost checked out, dude. I almost fucking checked out. Yeah, it's let me check out. I almost paid $18,136 for tickets. So, I don't know what you mean. Chandler's still training for the fight. Chandler left his family in fucking January. Look, let's take a poll. Let's do a poll. We haven't done a poll in a while. Start a poll. Will McGregor versus Chandler happen at UFC 303? Start poll. Let me know what you guys think. I think it will be canceled within the next 24 to 48 hours. Imagine you sent $18K to watch a Chandler Max card. That'd be crazy. I don't know. It was like $8,000 with all the tickets, the prices, and fees. Joe Hillman was almost sitting front row. It wasn't even front row. So let's get some votes going. Come on, guys. Vote. Why do you worry about his family dispute? It's not about... I'm not worried about his family. I'm saying dude left his family in January for a fight that's now not even going to happen in June. That's sad. Conor Nate 3. Imagine if Chandler's the one that's injured, and that's why he never left. That 18K wouldn't go. You ain't got it like that. Hey, dude, you don't know. You don't know. It was 2 tickets. I just selected 2 tickets. We should know what amount of time because that's when they do the matchmaking. I think by the end of tomorrow we'll know. Tomorrow night we'll know. My guess is it probably gets announced tomorrow. I'll say early evening. You still think it happens? Conor would have done the presser alone. Yeah, if Chandler didn't show up. Joe, why did the UFC delete the McGregor fights? Because the fight's canceled, bro. You go to ESPN Plus, you can't buy the pay-per-view anymore either. You can't buy the pay-per-view either, and the UFC has been radio silent. So, I really hope we get Jamal Hill versus his brother too. I don't think Chandler, that dude is desperate. Yeah, I don't think Chandler would pull out. No way Hamzat's allowed in the USA. Agreed. I think what they're going to try to do is Pereira versus someone, co-main, Chandler versus a Max BMF. So I'm going to go check and see what Max is up to. See if there's anything new. I know someone said he's in Japan. I think they're waiting to finalize the deal. Yeah. Where's Dad? He left to go find some red panties. He'll be back soon. Guys, vote in the poll. I'm curious what your guys' honest thoughts are. Do you think the fight goes forward or doesn't? 317, not bad. That's true. Yeah, we tonight and last night we've had good numbers. Joey Tom's not allowed to fight in Canada or Australia. I don't know. I'll take Izzy Alex 3. That'd be the biggest fight they could make, where 2 guys would take the fight. I think. Were you able to buy it before? Yes. Did you not see the advertisements on Saturday? They'll probably give Chandler a winnable fight like RDA. Doubt it. Look at the numbers, yeah. If you guys could all like the stream, half the chat's probably sleeping at this point. Conor sitting in a Black Forge cellar with head in hands. I think the fight happens. The border patrol seeing a 6'3" Russian man. Yeah, he's good to enter. Joey, Jamal Hill's brother is cashing his money in the bank suitcase with the help of Dirty Ref and Brass Knuckles. Wins by KO. The brothers are tied at 1 apiece. 1 each. Conor does have a history of capping on social media. Izzy vs. Alex 3 is a much bigger fight than McTapp or Chandler. Agreed. I know she have double views and lives after UFC 302. I think it's just a big news cycle. Big news cycle. So... just made a video on John Jones. Dana comments, he's so late. Yeah. Since when has Conor pulled out? Since now, buddy. Since now. They'll probably try to twist it in the way that he didn't. I believe Conor wants to fight Dustin Poirier. Imagine they cancel it and book Conor versus Dustin Poirier. 3 or 5 viewers. Don't forget the little guy since you made it big. Dude, we've had 400 and some before. This isn't going to be like an average. I feel like we average now like maybe like 100 to 200, somewhere around there. Sometimes the bigger streams are 200. We definitely, I think the most we've had is about, like a non-fight stream has been about like 250, 300, somewhere around there. I don't remember every single stream. But sometimes if there's big news, like everyone cares to speculate about what's going on right now. Like everyone, like I'm super interested in it too. That's why that's why we've really been talking about it a lot of the stream. Because it's super interesting. So. 64% thinks the fight is canceled. 64% thinks the fight is canceled out of 108 votes. So, there you go. There you go, boys. The tribe has spoken. If the fight gets canceled, you got to FaceTime Michael Chandler? No. If the fight gets canceled, will you make a new video titled, I was right, Chandler will never fight Conor? Fuck you. Whoa. That's a little bit extreme. DC and Chael talked about it, and they asked for Chandler to come on the show, and Chandler said he's not ready. You have a timestamp for that? Do you have a timestamp for that? Did you watch Joe Rogan's story? That's what I got to look up now. That's what I got to look up now. I'm not even about to look this up, am I? Dude posted that 5 hours ago. No, that's not a legit source. Yeah, that's not a legit source. That's some bullshit account that has 5,000 followers. No, that's not legit. Took me 2 seconds to figure that one out. Made in an MRI and are waiting for results. Could be. Could be. Does anyone have a timestamp for the DC shit? Please do a deep dive on why Dana is always hating on Islam Makhachev. I already made a video about it. Joe, you need to watch a pound for pound debate video on MMA Junkie today. Mike Boone. 11:14. All right, what video am I looking for? What do I go to? DC and Chael. DC and Chael. That's 4 days ago. It's on ESPN MMA. I'm assuming it's from today. So let's see. All right, I think this is it. This is from 7 hours ago. Let's see what was said. Got all my little web sleuths out there today. All right. You said 11. See what you said? 11:14. What's the timestamp then? If he doesn't, he said illness and injury. I don't know. I'm not listening anymore. I can't listen anymore. That wasn't the right timestamp, but I get what you're saying. So, 8:34. 8:34. Okay, let's listen. Let's see what Chael said about Chandler if they offer to get him on the show. They know it's off. I clicked a little bit 10 seconds back. Looks like he's locked in. They're showing Conor partying, dude. This isn't it either. So, I can't believe people would get excited for Conor fight anymore. For what? To watch a has-been gas and half around and quit mentally from any resistance. Hopefully for a KO. So, I don't know. Ray, thank you for the $2. Thank you for your donation. Joey, what do you predict as why it was canceled? No fucking clue, buddy. Combination of injury and contract dispute. That is my take. I can't believe people would get excited. I agree. Only casuals like Conor. Let's be honest. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. We just type like we. All right, let me exit out all these damn tabs I have open here. I've done peeped everything under the sun. I'll keep that open in case someone gets me a timestamp. So you need to watch. I heard you. I don't really give a fuck about MMA Junkie and what they have to say. Do you think Dana loves or hates Conor at this point? I don't think he loves or hates him. He just looks at him as a moneymaker. But boys, I'm gonna have to go soon. I was hoping to see maybe react live and see what kind of info we would get. But it's nothing. It's nothing yet. Nothing yet. So, I don't know. You cannot say you're an MMA connoisseur if you really like Conor. No ground game. Taps faster than anyone. 18:15 timestamp. Good thing I left this up. If you're lying to me, you're getting banned immediately. Dude said 18:15. That's when they change it. That's when they change to talk about Dustin Poirier. So, I don't think you're right, but that's a timestamp for talking about Poirier. But let's see. A lot of speculation. You're right. Yup. He says he's not ready to speak. You're right. You gave me the right timestamp. It's weird because the thing changed. For the record, we asked Chandler to come on the show. I think Mike Chandler made the right decision by saying I can't do it right now. Because he doesn't know exactly. And I think he was going to say what's going on, but he doesn't say that. He will approach this. When he will be ready to speak, he'll come on the show. It's a good catch. Good catch. 18:15. This was the press conference. Press conference. If it doesn't get canceled by the end of the week, it's happening. There's a fight night Saturday. Dana will have to let us know if the fight's on. Just break the news now. If it don't happen, delete the video. Imagine I just make a video saying, look, it's canceled. I could make an updated video. I could go through the UFC, delete it, the shit. No longer available for pre-purchase. The press conference cancellation. Did you look at the cream? So, it's 18:15. Good call, dude. I thought you were going to be wrong when I was looking at timestamps. I thought you were fucking with me. Watch Joey jump off stream and Dana goes live. I know. I know. Look at the cream. Joe, he was finished talking about the possible BMF Max Chandler having to step in too. They know. They know a little bit. Will you make an I told you video to Chandler and if the fight's canceled? Look, I got a banger video in store. It's not necessarily an I told you so, but it's going to be a reaction to the news. And we're going to talk about the past a little bit. We're going to talk about the fucking past a little bit. That's going to be fucking wild. All right, guys. One last question for the chat. What percentage do you think Conor McGregor, Michael Chandler gets canceled? What percentage do you think gets canceled? I was looking forward to the butterflies as Conor made his way to the octagon. I can't stop blushing thinking about it. Stop. Chandler listening to Sasquatch eating Wingstop wearing his red panties, sniffing his red panties. The fight I want to see most right now is Islam Arman. I love it. 68%, 50-50, 85% chance, 97% chance. If you ask me, 95%. I'm 95% sure it gets canceled. Yeah, I mean, I was already pretty sure, but that makes me even more confirmed. But the fact that he said I can't come on the show, Are we live? 50%, 85.88, 75, 25%. You got 75% chance it still goes on. It's going to be very, very interesting. I'm glad this is a fight that I don't really care about. I'd be pissed if it was like a big fight. Answer me, Joey. Is the fight canceled? No, but it appears so. All signs are pointing towards yes. I don't know why. Tomorrow has to be news. This is the highest gate in UFC history. Conor's fighting even if injuries. If it's Chandler versus anyone but Conor, people will cancel their tickets. Yeah, you have to offer a refund. If you're wrong, how shocked would you be? I mean, hey, I've been wrong before. If I'm wrong, essentially what they did is they gave Conor every exemption in the book and worked out their contract. So, but I would be pretty shocked if it still goes on. I think, again, I think about 90-95% chance it gets canceled. I mean, there's too many things adding up. I could make a whole nother video of everything that's added up. I literally could make a whole nother video. So, Conor canceled all his media. Yeah, I heard that he canceled all his media. Could it be Conor's dad had a heart attack recently? No, he talked about that in an interview. It said his dad was doing good. Unless his father died. I don't even want to think of that. I doubt that's true. They would just said so. Chandler's in... Dude, look. I said it in my video earlier when Chandler got the call. They were like, hey, Chandler, Conor may be out of the fight. We had to cancel the press conference. We'll let you know what's going on later. Chandler was like... Chandler gasped. Audibly gasped. So, unfortunately for him... He got did pretty dirty, boys. But, hey, I'll have to go live tomorrow. Hopefully we get some news. Boys. It'll be a very, very interesting day tomorrow. I'll be just nonstop looking to see what's going on. But we don't know. We don't know anything yet. We don't know for sure. But I'm pretty confident that the fight's off. You can't purchase it anymore. They're deleting videos off of YouTube. Connor's tweeting out shit. Chandler's tweeting out cryptic shit. I saw an edit of Chandler partying and Conor training. That's crazy. Jones versus Stipe at 303? Maybe. I doubt it, though. Chandler was prepping the Creed CD after he got that gut-wrenching call. Dude, he immediately broke out his Creed playlist. Immediately broke out it. I think so. But listen, boys. It's been fun talking to you guys tonight for 2 hours. Damn, we've been live for 2 fucking hours. I have an entire video on this situation. A banger breakdown of the entire situation. A banger breakdown of this entire situation. I have a banger breakdown of this entire situation. I'm going to link to you in a second. But we'll just have to wait till tomorrow. So, nah, Joey, I just jumped on. I'm fucking tired, bro. And I got to do predictions tomorrow now. I'm not doing it tonight. I'm fucking tired as hell. I can't believe I've been live for 2 fucking hours. I gotta kick back now. I gotta just kick back in my chair. What's my name? How many people are lurking in here? That's the real question. How many people are lurking in here? Look, when I'm not on stream, I literally kick back in the chair like this and just lean way back. Just lean. Look how far back I can get. Imagine I fell out of my chair right now doing that shit. How many people are lurking right now? Let me lock that. I want to know if you're lurking before I go. Me? Yeah, we had like 340 in here. Not too bad. Not too shabby. I'm checking it. You're lurking. Christ, they're going to do Gaethje Chandler. Some foul shit. Me. What's up? It's Recon. What's up, Erica? Member. Thank you for being a member. I got a fucking headache. I just woke up to take a leak and now you're leaving? Yep. The UFC 303 is canceled, most likely. With this being the highest gate, and if Conor has a minor injury and needs time to heal, let's say, I can see them moving it to July. They could. I like how you keep it real. If anybody else wants to throw compliments in the chat before we go, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'm just hyped I did that video earlier because I knew a lot of people were going to be wondering about it, and I was waiting for news, and I think everyone's waiting for news. Biased clickbait title? Not really. Second best time is right now. I love you, Joey. Thank you. Listen, boys, I did an entire video on the situation. If we don't get news tomorrow, I'm making another video. But there's the link. If you guys could do me a favor and go check that video out, like it, comment on it. Your objective, not like the rest of MMA media. Your beard's looking luscious as always. When's the ASMR channel coming out? Don't leave. Like the stream on your way out. Please go check out this video. Blow it up in the algorithm. Like it, comment on it, blow it up in the algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys could do that for me. So I'm gonna get out of here. Check out the video if you want to know. Yeah. If there's no news tomorrow, I'm gonna put together another video of all the different signs that's going on right now. So good night, goodbye. Like the stream. Go check out the link in chat. Actually, wait a second. I want to see something real quick before you guys go. Let me check. Nope. All right. It's time. Everyone left anyway. It's time. It's time to get out of here. Goodbye. Good night. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining me. Like the stream. Go check out the video. I linked it in chat. Good night.